Hi, so I'm going to talk to you about my website, Marine Yachts. Um, so our company specialises in custom sailing holidays in the Mediterranean. We market ourselves for people of all abilities so that we can cover a wide range. Our target market is for young professionals aged around 20 to 35, as they've got more disposable income, they have less commitments, they have more spare time, and they're hopefully willing to try new things, and we've designed a vibrant site here to get their interest. And a lot of the adverts and talk focuses on things like adventure and things like that to try and spark people's interest. The homepage is pretty clear and striking, which is what we went for. We have our logo here, Marine Yachts. I went for something again, something quite clear and simple. I got my inspiration to change it from holiday companies like Nielsen and also Sunsail, who have similar simple logos. So I positioned that top left so it can always be seen, even when the site is minimised. Onto the imagery. I've tried to use striking and simple images. Lots of shots that show the horizon, the sun. With the pictures, I'm really trying to just grab people's attention. Then with the language, again, I've kept it quite short, concise information. I'll go on to just a different page about us here. The real aim here is to just spark people's interest once we've got their attention by giving them information which they can use. So the colour scheme, I've used a lot of blue because it demonstrates tranquility, reminds people of the sea, hopefully conveys as a company that we're reliable. The other main colour that you'll see is green, which, well, it's more of a turquoise, but we use this for freshness, remind people of nature, it's calming, so calm seas hopefully. The fonts you can see that I've used throughout, I've got two main fonts, this flowing font, which I find quite attractive, and for the important information, just used a simpler font throughout the website, just so that it's clear and the consumers can tell the difference between the two types of information we are using. Other logos that we've put on the website, I've got our social media tabs here. We use social media because it helps us communicate constantly with the market and the consumers, and also it's something that people expect these days. The other logo, or another logo I've got on here, is just the atoll symbol, just to instill confidence in our company with our users. The size of the pages, they tend to be between one page like this one and a page and a half. I just wanted it to be short and the information to be easy to locate. The navigation you can see that I've been using is just a simple bar so that people can get around. When you go into destinations, there's some, because I couldn't use drop downs with the language translator, you can see I've got the different countries and also information for travel arrangements. The information throughout is detailed and concise. That's really what I've gone for. Trying to keep it fairly short, keep it important and concise. We should have here an itinerary as well. So we've got the maps on here. Itinerary of where people can go is they can look in more information at the different areas of the islands they would be visiting. This is for both destinations, Greece and Turkey. I've got one of these made up. So it gives people a bit more information so they can know what to expect. When it comes to booking, we have a short booking form here. Basically what we do is we just gain the relevant information of the consumer, so name, contact details, start date of the holiday, number of passengers, which is important for us to know which yachts we need, where they want to go, any additional info, say their ability, and also whether they would like assistance booking travel, which is something that we offer to help people get booked up, help them get their flights booked, and make the whole thing a lot easier. And then after we have that information, we aim to call the consumer back during the same day. This is really part of our unique selling point as well, that we custom make the holidays. You know, we want to book it on the phone so that we can get the right information. And then payment would be made via a third party site, a trusted site similar to PayPal. We aim to instill confidence in the consumer with our website. You know, we've got the atoll booking on here. We try to use a professional design. It's detailed, it doesn't look rushed. There's lots of contact information. We've got different phone numbers for booking and contacting. We've got our address, we've got email information, booking forms, so also social media. So we're trying to give them lots of information that they can, so that they can trust us. How people are going to find the website, we've got a email designed here. So this starts off with a paragraph and a half, really just to grab the user's attention, a fairly informal start to the email, you know, for the young adults, talking about the summer, booking their holidays, trying to really grab their interest, spark some desire, you know, using a nice quote. Then we go on to give them information about the company, and finally we try to spur them into action by giving them multiple ways of contacting us, either booking online, on the phone, or contacting us on Facebook. We are also offering a discount with the email, so hopefully we can get people booking. We've got a nice little sign off. Also information that will never share their emails, they can unsubscribe if they want. Got some address here and contact info. So yeah, nice informative email. In terms of advertisements, we've got a banner here, banner ad that will be used on websites similar to, or websites relevant to the industry, so sailing websites, split into 3 parts. It aims, as it goes through, to again grab the attention, spark interest, give a little bit of information, and you know, gain some action by giving the booking options, contact details. Okay, so here we have our app. It's a nice simple app where we can give the users other information that isn't on our website. Just useful info like top islands to visit, where they can port, popular routes, as well as constantly updated weather forecasts for Greece and Turkey. It would be the relevant places they're going. For this demonstration I've just used the capital cities. And also, something sailors will be very interested in is up-to-date wind forecasts for the following few days. They can zoom in on this, get detailed information. Yeah, so also having this constantly updated information on the main website and on the app helps us with search engine optimization by constantly updating information, you know, getting us up there on the search engine results. We'd also use paid ads and stuff like that, Google ads, to help people find our website. Just quickly to show you the language as well, I've got the website. It can be viewed in French throughout. It's all been translated, nice and easy for them to get around, get all the information you need in a separate language as well. Okay. So, the social networking side of things, got the link here, sign up to the Facebook site. So, social media would be used to constantly update our users with useful information like wind forecasts, again, be used to keep people updated, keep people interested, so we have some information constantly being put up. We'd also do more detailed weather forecasts using just text rather than a table, you know, trying to sell the resorts to the users. We can also announce events, update with images, just a lot of stuff to get people interested and hopefully booking holidays with us. We can also use Facebook to contact or talk to our users directly, as well as having the contact page on our main site as well. We'd use this to get feedback and just to provide useful information to our users. The Facebook, you know, we could also use for offers, just to promote and sell, and it's a free way for us to advertise. And that's pretty much it from my website. I think we've covered everything. There we go.